what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance review today. Today's fragrance review is going to be the fourth installment of my sport fragrance videos that I've been doing recently. I've saved this one for last. This is definitely my favorite out of the bunch so far. I've done Sport de Paco Rabanne, I've done Royal Copenhagen Sport, and then most recently I did Lapidus Sport Pour Homme. All great fragrances, all awesome in their own way. This one, though, I have to say has eclipsed all of them and is absolutely my favorite out of the group and is the best one, and I by far recommend picking it up if you do not have it. This one is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and it is none other than Kouros Cologne Sport. So, as usual, we're going to take a look at the box and the bottle presentation. I'm then going to break down the notes. Then I'm going to talk about its performance on my skin, and I'll give it my thoughts and then my overall review. So let's get started here. I have the bottle and the box out of, separate from each other too. So we'll take a look here. Let's first look at the box. Looks very similar to the regular Kouros box. Got that same, kind of barred shape here, Kouros. This says Cologne Sport, except it's white and not blue. And you got the dark navy blue lines here. The lettering is blue as opposed to the opposite with the original, the original Kouros. So take a look here. Box is pretty plain and simple. You can see Yves Saint Laurent. This is a 100 ml bottle, so 3.3 fluid ounces. On the back, you don't have much going on. You got some brand information there. On the top, you do not have anything. On the sides, you just have that wraparound navy line there. And you can see that silver line at the bottom. And underneath the box, you have your brand information. Looks like you got maybe a badge code sticker there, barcode. So pretty cool box, pretty plain. We'll take a look at the bottle. So it's a transparent bottle. If you guys know what the original Kouros bottle looks like, it is an opaque white bottle. It looks like ceramic white. It's beautiful. It has the built-in sprayer. This here, it's probably hard to see. You can see Yves Saint Laurent there. This says Eau de Cologne. This is not an Eau de Toilette. This is an Eau de Cologne strength fragrance. It says Kouros at the top and then says Cologne Sport. You can see the Yves Saint Laurent YSL logo there and the built-in sprayer. In the back, you don't have much going on at all. This is a legitimate bottle, not a tester bottle. The tester bottles of this fragrance will have all the notes listed on the back, where this one does not. I got this one with full presentation. We'll take a look at the distribution for this fragrance here. Pretty nice spray. I actually dig it. It's funny. You can kind of see some condensation that builds up here in the built-in sprayer. And you can see the tube there that goes all the way down to the bottom. So interesting take on this one. It just kind of gives it a fresh look, fresh, clean look. It's transparent, whereas the other one is absolutely not see-through at all. And maybe that just kind of is a testament to its strength. So we'll talk about the notes. Not a lot of information about the notes for this fragrance online. I kind of have my own opinions developed, but I did look in Fragrantica, and what they list is cyclamen, spices, jasmine, cedar, and bergamot. I get definitely some jasmine for sure, and I get a little bit of aquatic notes in there as well, kind of like a fresh, airy scent, but really, really hits home on that Kouros DNA, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But what I want to talk about first is the performance. Again, this is an Eau de Cologne strength. It's not an Eau de Toilette, but the performance on this is incredible. For an Eau de Cologne, I get 9+ hours. 3 hours of strong projection and sillage for this fragrance. The second you put it on, anyone around you is going to smell you. I won't say it fills up a room, but you're definitely going to get like a 3.5 to 5 foot projection radius for this fragrance too. Not until the second phase of the fragrance does it become like a 2 foot normal scent bubble. But again, that's on an Eau de Cologne strength. So you can tell this thing has that Kouros beast mode in it, because even though it's an Eau de Cologne, even though it's a sport fragrance, it's still going to really give off that strength and that projection that Kouros is known for. I'd say at hour 9.5 to 10, it becomes a skin scent. So I get this as performance is amazing on this fragrance. And if you spray it on your clothes, it's going to stick to your clothes for days. I smell it on my clothes for days. It's unbelievable too. And I've washed them and I've still gotten a scent from it. I get hints and whiffs of this fragrance all throughout the day. And it's definitely stronger than any Eau de Cologne concentration fragrance I own. Period. For sure. This blows them all out of the water. This is better performance than any of the sport fragrances. It's better than Sport de Paco Rabanne. Definitely better than Royal Copenhagen Sport. And even Lapidus, which is known to be a huge projection house, this one blows that one out of the water too. I think I said I get about six hours out of that. And that's pretty good for a sport fragrance. This one crushes that one too. Again, Kouros, Tom Brady fragrances. Greatest of all time. Okay, next, I'm going to talk about the scent too. My overall thoughts. I absolutely love the scent. It's definitely, like I mentioned, the best out of the sport fragrances that I have reviewed. It is the most true to the original. And what I mean by that is everyone who smelled Kouros knows Kouros has that interesting DNA, that real musky, manly, masculine, animalic DNA. This one Comes off very fresh and very aquatic in the beginning. You spray it on your skin, it's almost cooling. Like you get a cooling sensation. And you don't get that with the regular Kouros. So this one is like perfect for the warmer weather. And if you want to stand out, if you want to smell different, if you want to have that masculine edge to your fragrance, but not have it be overbearing, not have it being too cloying in the heat, this is one of the best scents you could absolutely pick up. Unfortunately, I think it's discontinued, and I was fortunate enough to get a bottle of it, and it's unbelievable. So like if I could compare it to anything, think about it, 50% of it in the opening is going to be that aquatic fresh, you know, minimal floral, minimal jasmine, but you get a hint of that. So think about it like cool water, 50% cool water, 50% Kouros. The second phase of the fragrance is going to be that just pound you in the face, really masculine scent. You get that hint of it. It's almost like an airy air freshener scent, but it's not like a blue fragrance by any means, but it's a toned down Kouros. It's awesome. You still get that dirty animalic scent. You still get that manly. Like I would love to wear this at a beach bar. Unfortunately, obviously what's going on in the world, and it's very, very unfortunate. You know, the COVID-19 thing is kind of preventing any type of social gathering, which is kind of putting a damper on all fragrance lovers because you wear them to get other people's opinions, you wear them for yourself, but you know, it's nice to be able to wear them out, you know, in public. So this would be one that I would wear to like a beach bar. There's a place in Ocean City, Maryland called Secrets Jamaica. If you've ever been in the East Coast, it's a lot of fun. It's a great time to party. This is a party scent. Like I would definitely rock this one going out because I'm going to stand out. It's going to smell good. It's going to be strong. It's going to carry me throughout the day. This is definitely an awesome fragrance for that type of thing. It's opening. The opening of it is very fresh, but the dry down keeps true to that Kouros DNA, and that's why I love it. That's why I think it's better than the other sport fragrances, because it's the most true to itself. And it doesn't try to be anything other than just the toned down version of the original, which is what I think a sport version should be. You could wear this to the office. You could wear this to the gym. It's very versatile. I think it's best in the warmer seasons, but you could probably wear it all year round. Might not get as good performance in the wintertime, you know, late fall, as you would now. I'm getting good performance because I think it works best in the heat. But this is an awesome fragrance. It absolutely pulls comments. It is definitely something that I would think would be very versatile too. They have a couple extra products for this fragrance too. I ended up getting a small hair and body wash. They also make a large hair and body wash as well too for Kouros Cologne Sport. I have not tracked down an aftershave. If anybody knows of an aftershave, please let me know. They do have a Kouros Cologne Sport deodorant as well. The box for the body wash looks exactly like the box for the fragrance too. So I was able to track all that down. The nice thing about the body wash, it's a body wash and hair gel, is it smells almost identical to the fragrance too. And there are many instances where you get the body wash and it smells somewhat like the fragrance, but not a lot. This is dead on, and it's awesome too. I was lucky enough to get this big bottle, and I found the small one too, so I picked this one up as well. And they're both hair and body washes. So, you know, I really, really like this one. I'm going to go and do the overall ratings now. So we're going to talk about presentation. Presentation, I'm not the biggest fan of because I wish it just had the original bottle. I think the clear one, it gives off the fresh summery vibe, but I actually like the opaque better. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 for presentation. Performance is a 9 out of 10. You can't beat 9+ hours for an eau de cologne. So 9 out of 10 for performance. And the smell, I absolutely love it. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. So overall, if you combine those three, you're going to come out with an 8.5 rating for Kouros Cologne Sport. Dropped a little on presentation, but remember that doesn't mean anything for the center of the performance, so keep that in mind. Guys, if you have ever experienced Kouros Cologne Sport or any other Kouros flanker, please let me know in the comment section. I really, really like this one. I think anyone would enjoy it, especially if you love classic fragrances. This is not your cool water wave. This isn't anything like that. This is a man's man scent. This is awesome. It's fresh, and it's probably one of my favorite flankers to one of my favorite scents in the world. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone's being safe. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.